them come tell them say them can't stop this. Yeah, I'll get the behind the Satan because we don't set up this
Recording
thing.
stopped.
All right, so don't worry about the recording. I'm recording on this end and I will send it to you. Good morning again, or afternoon.
Good afternoon again.
How you do? How are you? How are you, Miss Diana? You're not
Um,
you're not hearing me now?
yeah, hearing you.
All right. As I was saying before, all week I've been murdering your name. I don't know how you don't send police come lock me up. Because I've been calling you Philip, 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 all kind of name and except the right name. So, again, give me the pronunciation of your last name.
It's Philip. Philip. Philt. Philip.
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 So I get it
Right.
right now. Philip. So you can give me a ticket now. I get it right now. Philip. Good
So
afternoon.
what?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome again. First of all, tell me a little bit about Diana. Where were you born? Where are you from? What have we
Hold
lost?
on.
Yes, I just need a little background on you, like where you were born,
Right.
huh?
Yeah, you can go ahead now.
Yeah, where were you born?
I was born in Highgate, St. Mary.
Ah, St. Mary. Okay.
Yep.
And what kind of activities you did in school? Did you like drama or writing or what did you like in school?
To be honest, I didn't really have a I didn't really have a like this for anything special, you know. But to be honest, I didn't have any inkling to writing or anything. I didn't have any liking to that. I love to read, and there are other choices in life that I wanted to do. Apart, I didn't think of writing.
Hmm.
I wanted to be like a nurse or having a boutique, my own business or so on. Entrepreneur. But all of a sudden, this writing just take me over.
So you were into literature, like you like poetry and literature and writing. So you decide, well, one day I'm gonna write a book. That was what happened here.
As I said, I like poetry, and I didn't really do I didn't do anything in writing, but I love reading. I used to invest in a lot of books. I love reading. But writing continuing in school to write a composition wasn't me.
So you didn't like to write composition in school, but you end up writing a book, and I've been reading some of the reviews on this book, and the reviews are very, very positive. Seem the people them love what you did.
Yeah, the reviews are good. The reviews are good, which I didn't really expect, you know. You hear me properly?
Huh?
Are you hearing me properly?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. You're good now.
Hope the viewers are hearing.
They're hearing, man. We're good. We're good like gold.
Um, as I said, I didn't have I don't know. This choice came by divine purpose, divine purpose.
Hmm. So at what stage of your life you start getting this depression thing that make your life start spiral and start having all these dark thoughts?
Suicide and so on. I was going to high school. Well, to be honest, I was had a low self-esteem going when I was going to prep school, and the teacher used to. This teacher, I think she was very racist, and she let the children laugh after me when I say anything wrong, and put me in punishments, and she always make a mockery of me, and I think that sort of damaged me from that time. So I grew up with a low self-esteem. and then going through life in high school now. I grew up with my parents, but my mom was a very strict person. And to me, she was so strict that it got to me sometimes that I just wanted to give up. In the book I would write, she will over like 3:15. I had to hit him by 5 past.
Wow.
So, yes, it was. And it sort of got to me, and I said, boy, you can't manage this. And I came home, I wasn't happy. The thoughts of saying, set my life and just come out. I think I'll be happier that way, not having these things going on with. And then right to adulthood now, my pregnancies and so on, I started having problems and we're in the book. Well, all of this is in the book. And at the end of the last one was where I had my second pregnancy and my mom turned her back on me because she was upset and so on. And yes, I said, boy, look, I'm going to be ashamed, bringing shame to the family. Why should I be living? And but as I say, everything is in the book, so people will see what I'm really saying.
Yeah.
But this suicidal thing came on. Anything come on to me like I'm in anger or anything bother me, I just say, just take your life on go.
Wow.
And that is why I say that the reason I write the book is people who are going through depression. A lot of people take it as joke and laugh after them. But don't take it as a joke. It's a very serious thing. When you hear somebody say they want to commit suicide, believe them.
Yeah. So when you're talking about the teacher who would do all these terrible things, you're talking about primary school days or high school?
Prep school, in the
Prep school?
kindergarten.
They should never allow somebody like this in a class to teach children, because for her to be doing that, of course, that's going to damage you and make you have low self-esteem.
And then she was racist. So the fair person said she used to like the fairest children.
Mm-hmm.
But an incident in the class, I wanted to go to the bathroom. And I put up my hand and said, Miss, I want to use the bathroom. She said, no, I'm not going.
Wow.
Being a young little, I was only about 5 that time. And I couldn't control myself. And I stand up at the desk and everything, I started urinating. And she let the children then turn on me and laugh at me. And then in the end, she told me to go and mop it up. And she put me on bucket stoppers to kneel down.
Wow. Oh. So did you ever tell your parents about what was happening?
Yeah, I told my parents and they went. She had a daughter. It was a Catholic school near Mount High.
Mm-hmm.
They had, and her daughter was a nun there. And I told my parents and they went and they spoke to her daughter. And she said she would talk to her about it. But she really didn't punish me like that anymore. But she let the children and laugh at me. But I was damaged from that time. So.
Yes, we can understand that. So how I mean, I know it's in the book. We want people to buy the book to read the story, but at what stage you start to try to get help and say, boy, what I'm thinking is not healthy? And how old were you when you start? Yeah, how old were you when you start to think that, this is not healthy, I need to get help? Because we know depression depression is a terrible thing. Yeah, at what stage you start seeking help for your depression? And
well, I didn't really I didn't really go to anybody as a psychiatrist because, to be honest, my parents didn't know the thoughts I had. I didn't say anything to them that I had that thought. And I would just bottle up everything inside myself. So nobody knew what I was doing, And I know it would be a shock to my brothers watching it, my family, because they didn't know all these things. But I started it, and then, as I said, I got saved 2021. No, 2001, sorry. And when I got say the church that I was in, my pastor started teaching us about, having suicidal. Oh, you can get through these things. It's like a fivefold church. So we do ministries of deliverance and so on. And from there, I started getting teaching from them of what is happening. But when I decided to get full help, I remember it was maybe about 8 years ago. Well, about 8 years ago. You hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Yeah, I'm hearing you.
About 8 years ago, and I decided to say, all right, tonight is the final night. I am going to take my life. I had 2 sons, and because of them, that's the reason why I didn't really decide to do it. Because every time I said, should I cut my wrist or take a tablet, I kept seeing my son before me. And, it's like something said, Diana, remember your son. If you die, what's going to happen to them?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what and I kept fighting it. And at the last one, something happened. There was some disagreement. And me saying, and I wrote a suicidal note the night. I had a bottle of tablets. And I wrote a suicidal note the night. And I wrote it to my 2 sons, but they were living with me at the time. And I said, I can't take it anymore. Please, I love you guys. And I have 2 grandchildren. I love my grandchildren. Tell them I love them, but I'm sorry I can't take it anymore. And I put the letter on the table, the dining table, and put something that it was love. Went into my room, had the bottle of tablets beside me. And I was crying and I said, okay, this is it. No, I made up my mind, I'm going. And I don't know, but must be God, let my last son wake up, went to the kitchen, saw the letter on the table. He took it and went into my other son, my first son, room, showed him. And when I looked, they came into my room. I said, Mom, what is this? And I told them. And they slept with me the night. They said they weren't going to. And this Sunday, I went to church Sunday. I didn't say anything to my pastor. And this Sunday, I went to church. But, I needed to get it out of me still.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to get it. And I only heard when my pastor said, somebody here wants to commit suicide. Come to the altar. And I couldn't wait. And I went to the altar. When I looked, I saw a few others going up. And they prayed over me, and they started deliverance. That's where I got my deliverance. And from that, trust me, I have never had a thought of suicide again.
So
never.
It was your son who told the pastor about it?
Nobody told him.
Nobody told the pastor? Wow.
My pastor is a prophetic pastor. He's a prophetic person, so they can prophesy and so on. So because I said I didn't tell nobody what I was doing. Nobody knew.
Mm.
They didn't say anything to him, no.
So it's just, you didn't get no professional help. It's just God that helped you through all of this then.
What's happening?
I say you didn't get no professional help. It's just God that helped you through this.
No professional help. Just the divine word from God. Just God.
Wow. You know, I've been doing interview for many years, and it's like I'm lost for words. Like I don't know what to say. I mean, like I'm so jerk up right here. Sit with my listeners. This is just really touching. At what stage did you decide that you need to put your story in a book that it can help other people?
Well, it's just last year. Because let me tell you, when I said I got saved in 2001, in 2002, God started talking to me and said, Diana, write a book. You have a lot of testimonies. Write a book of testimonies. I sat down and I started writing. I went up to my high school stage and I stopped. Because I was writing a big book. And I stopped. And I had it here for years not doing anything. And I started going to online. I started going to different churches and started prophesying to me about writing a book, last year to write a book, and I just put it one side. And last year, I went to a church. I went to a church in Kingston here. And I saw we had a pastor appreciation day the Sunday, and a lady went up with some book. And because they admitted her in writing and so on. And she went up and introduced her book. And I saw a small book. And it's like something said to me, said, but you can't even write a big book. Just like a small book about a suicide of thought that you can go out and touch somebody who's going through. And there I came home and I sat down and I wrote my book. Within 2 days, I wrote that book.
Wow.
Just getting it, the divine thoughts coming to me, and I'm writing, writing, writing. And I decided to this, I need to help somebody with this. And I did it. I'm on 3 other books now writing. I have a second one to come out. It's to be proofread. I'm going to do part 2 of this book because I have a friend who was reading it, and when she was reaching to the last part, now she said, Diana, it was getting so nice that I decided, all right, I'm going to settle down and read the book. When we reach the end, you say, hold on, what the rest of this saying? So I said, I'm going to do a part 2 of this book. So I thought, trust me, I have a lot coming up because I've been through a lot in life. So all my testimonies will be in all these books.
How
But it's to glorify myself, it's to help people.
how did you get the book published? Did you get a publisher, and how did you go about that to get it on Amazon and place like that?
When I checked, they said I can do it on Amazon. I send it to Amazon, they publish it, they do everything to it, and they would take a cost, they would charge for doing it, and then what is left, I would get that one. So Amazon is the one doing everything. I have the book here with me here.
Okay. You need to let the listeners now, give them some information, how to get the book,
Yes, I,
Amazon, and the name
yes,
of the book, and the name of the book.
how I wrote from the shadows, a journey from darkness to light.
Okay.
And it's only 44 pages, nothing long. All right, who is on Facebook? I have the link on Facebook. They can go on Facebook and get the link.
What's your Facebook page?
Diana Phil.
Okay.
Just Diana.
All right. And Amazon, you can go to Amazon and order the book, and they ship it anywhere, right?
Yeah, that should be true. Yeah.
Uh,
I
Go ahead, Diana.
you can
Go ahead and talk because I'm a little bit choke up now. I mean, like, I'm just hearing your story and what you went through as a child, and to think that adults can be so cruel and mean to children that some, a lot of times I read the paper and you see a 12-year-old girl over in St. Elizabeth commit suicide, or a 10-year-old boy over in Clarendon commit suicide, and you're saying, what would make a child that young take their own life? And then hearing your story, I can understand now why that these kids do these things, because that's a painful story. And I'm so happy that you didn't take your own life, and so happy that you found the Lord, and I'm so happy that the Lord has delivered you, that you are, yeah, and that you can be
yeah.
inspirational to other people out there who might be going through the same thing. We encourage the listeners to go to Amazon to order a copy of this book. It's called, I have it written down here somewhere, How I Rose from the Shadow. What a touching story. I thank you very much for talking to us, Diana. I mean, if you have anything you want to say, just go ahead and say it because I'm lost for it. I am just so taken up with this story and, you know.
I just want to thank you for having me on your program. I want to thank Patrick Wong. He was promoting it for me a couple of weeks on his show. Thanks to Rubers for reaching out to me. So I thank each and every person who has supported me so far. And just hang in there. Don't give up. I thank God most of all for what He's doing in my life. Because honestly, I didn't know I was good at having here. I would be an author. I didn't. I had no. So anything you want to do, it's not it's anything you want to do, God can do for you. He knows you. He knows us even before us forming our mother's womb. So He knows exactly what is lined up for us. Just have to keep on the right track, serve Him, have your faith, and I'm glad that He did save me from taking my life. Thanks to my two sons and my daughter-in-law, they have been a great support to me and my family.
And that
And
means
so,
a whole lot too when you have a strong family support, isn't it?
yes, I do. I do.
Yeah. Thank you for being so strong and thank you for telling us your story and hope that it will inspire a lot of people out there. And please, sometime when we talk to the children, we don't realize how sometimes words hurt more than you take a stick and lick them, you know. Sometimes
Yes,
words, so we have to be careful.
words just can play you because if you tell a child that he's not worthy or he's worthless, he's going to live out that life. Just
Hmm.
he's going to do. Because you have planted that word in him that he's worthless, and they are going to do. You have to talk nice things, you know, positive things to children. You have
Again, we encourage you to go to Amazon.com, order the book, read the book. It will inspire you, it will help somebody.
yeah,
I know just talking to you helped me understand why a lot of things happen to people. Because I tell you, when I read the paper and see all these young people committing suicide, I'm like, what could cause a child to do that? And I fully understand now.
yeah,
And a lot of us who have never been through that probably don't understand. But as Jenny said, she became a teacher, so she could change a lot of things. And I'm glad you write this book that you can help people. We
yeah.
thank you very much. Stay
You're
strong.
welcome.
Stay
Have a blessed
strong.
day.
Stay strong. Thank you, Diana. Have a blessed day. All right. Woo, man. I think this is one of the hardest interviews. I've been doing radio for 50 something years. This is one of the hardest interviews I've done. This one really jerked me. This one jerked me hard. And why it jerked? Because I read a lot. And as I said, I've seen so many kids, read where so many kids commit suicide in Jamaica. And I could never ever understand why a young child would commit suicide. Now I understand. When you're a young child and your teacher and your parents, not even the kids around, because we know kids can be mean. But when your parents, where you're not good, this, you're not going to turn into nothing. Gotta be careful of what we said to the kids. Because children live what they learn. Children live what they learn. So I hope you'll all learn something from this, that you have to be careful, because words matter a whole heap, you know. Yeah, man, words matter a whole heap. I'm going to play a song right now that I want you to listen to. You have heard it many, many times before, but you have probably never ever listened to it. Because many times we hear music and we like it and we don't listen to it. Children live what they learn. Be careful, Tony Rebel say. Be careful what you teach the children. Be careful what you say to the children.
Child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars, you have arrived.
If a child lives with criticism, he learns to condemn. If a child lives with hostility, he learns to fight. If a child lives with ridicule, he learns to be shy. If a child lives with shame, he learns to feel guilty. If a child lives with tolerance, he learns to be patient. If a child lives with encouragement, he learns confidence. If a child lives with praise, he learns to appreciate. If a child lives with fairness, he learns justice. If a child lives with security, he learns to have faith. If a child lives with approval, he learns to like himself. If a child lives with acceptance and friendship, he learns to find love in the world.
Children learn what they live. Children live what they learn. Teach them to wake the love in their hearts, and they will find love in the world. Children learn what they live. Children live what they learn. Teach them to wake the love in their hearts, and they will find love in the world. Children learn what they live. Children.
Yeah, always remember, children live what they learn. Be careful what you say to the children. Went to a friend house one day and was talking to him son. Move your was it? And his son was under 10 and I'm like, how can you talk to your kid like that? So the boy